As Jacek mentioned before, history starts now. And he already mentioned about the purposes of the first project from the Competent Communicator Manual, which starts the journey. So I want to repeat it. And the next speaker, he's in the picture. He knows the objective of the speech. And he for sure will start his journey today. What I would say about our speaker. So for sure he's a very interesting person. He's interested in many things. Although he's a professional businessman who's leading many startups, many business projects here in Poland and worldwide. Recently, I saw his picture on Facebook dancing haka in Mexico. And I said, how is it possible, like the traditional dance from New Zealand dance, like you performed in Mexico? And this is what Roy is about. He's fully of different projects, different thoughts, different ideas. And for sure he will tell you more about himself, delivering his icebreaker. So please warmly welcome here on the stage Roy and his speech.
Hello everybody, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. The Entrepreneurial roller coaster, and as you know, a roller coaster goes up and goes down. And I'm glad about Adam's speech about what you were on about your career, because I'm going to put you in the picture with mine. My name is Roy Collin, and I'm Irish. I come from the south of Ireland, a city called Cork. I've been living in Poland since 2007. I started my business career at a very late stage of 9. I was going on and I was washing cars. Then I started delivering leaflets, and I was doing some gardening work. When I was 11, I got a newspaper run, which basically meant that the local vendor would give me papers, and I'd go around to the neighbourhood and I start asking people would they want to buy the paper. It was my first lesson in rejection, because I learned the most no's you got, the closer you became to a yes. That boss, he was a very good guy. He taught me 2 lessons. He said, watch every penny makes a pound, and watch the pennies look after themselves. And I've applied that to every business, and it still works today. With the money that I had from the paper run, I bought a lawnmower. So I then became an employer, because I went around and I started getting people to help me cut grass. So I would go around and I cut grass in the local neighbourhood. And at times I'd make £100, which would, in today's money, would be over 1,000 zlotys. I had more money than my father. My father used to be depressed because I was paying all the bills. I'd have more than he would. I then decided I was going to try hedge cutting. So I was about 18, and I secured a client. I was going to get £30 to cut a hedge, and I went away and I hired a petrol hedge cutter. So I'd never cut a hedge before. I was just cutting my grandmother's hedge with one of these hand guns. So it was the first time that I actually used a petrol hedge cutter. So I started off, and I started going along. This is easy. You know, you're just walking and you're cutting. And in my head I was thinking, I'm going to make a lot of money doing this. This is simple. So then I started doing the side pattern. It's the same thing. You're just walking. It's like, this is so easy. And when I finished, I looked, and the hedging was like that. I had destroyed the woman's hedging. I knew it, my friend knew it, and unfortunately the client knew it, and she threatened to call the police. So I didn't get paid for that, and that was the end of my hedge cutting business. When I was 18, I was buying motorbikes for myself and my brother, so I was doing them up myself, and I thought maybe I can make some money doing this. So I'd buy a motorbike, clean it up, and I'd sell it. 2 days later, I'd make £200, £300. So that was going well for a while, and then I bought a motorbike, just about to sell it, and the loom burnt out, which is basically the inside wiring system of a motorbike. And it cost a lot of money to fix that, so that wasn't good. Then the kickstand snapped on it, then the kickstarter snapped, so I lost a load of money on that project. I came across a 1966 Vespa, which was a classic moped, they're kind of an Italian bike. I got it for £70, which is about 300 zlotys in Polish money. And I thought, I'm going to make a fortune. This bike was actually running. So it was going well, and then something happened, so I had to bring it to a garage. And I asked my friend to collect me, and he said his van was full, so we said we'd tow it. So at the start we were being cautious, so I put on my helmet and took along. We were going left and right. And after a while, it was grand. Next I saw the rope going underneath the wheel, and I started to scream, bang, bang! He had the windows up and the music blaring, so he didn't hear me. And I flipped and got dragged along the ground and basically destroyed the motorbike, and that was the end of my motorbiking career. I started college early, I was 17. I did a diploma in construction economics, and through my business career I kept doing courses. I've done a diploma in applied project management, I've done certificates in marketing and various other things. I'm a professional project manager, certified. My first job was with a large mechanical contractor. I was doing AutoCAD technician, so I basically was doing technical drawings on the computer, and after a year they had me running jobs, so I got promoted to project manager, contracts manager, and I was doing about €10 million in projects for this company. I left after about 9 years, and then I went to another company, done about 3 years with that, doing something similar. I set up a company doing mobile media placement, which was basically apps inside and doing advertisement in apps. And the guy that I done it with, I set up like about 10 people in Poland doing programming and graphics, and I was doing programming and graphics, and everything was going well. We got some big clients, and the guy that was doing it tried to shaft me. With an investor I got in, so they tried to set up that they would get somebody that would come in and basically oust me. So I got out of the business, and none of the guys that were with me would continue with them. And recently I've met an Argentinian guy who's been in the States for about 20 years, so I'm doing event management, apps, animation and stuff like that, so that's working out well. I'm conscious of the time, so in conclusion what I would say is every penny makes the pound. Watch the pennies and the pounds look after themselves. If you're going to get into partnership, know what roles you're playing, have an exit strategy at the start. Everybody wants to double your money, so what I would suggest is when you have money, hold it up, look at it in the mirror before you spend it, and spend it wisely. And I wish you all luck in your entrepreneurial roller coaster.